People are interested in visiting the Great Wall of China because it is impressive, wonderful, marvelous, touristy, verdant, picturesque, scenic, and world famous. Now we are going to explain the 6 types of infinitive and gerunds. And we are going to explain the rules and the structures.
In the first type of infinitives and gerund, we have to use the verb in infinitive. For example, tourists go to China to visit the Great Wall of China.
In the second type, we have to use it plus be plus adjective plus infinitive. For example, it is great to see the green areas around the wall.
In the third type, we have to use to plus adjective plus infinitive. For example, it is too hard to walk on it because there are some policies that provide it.
In the fourth type, we have to use gerund as subject. For example, visiting the Great Wall can be scenic.
In the fifth type, we have to use adjective plus preposition plus gerund. For example, tourists are afraid of losing on the way.
In the sixth type, we have to use verb plus preposition plus gerund. For example, people plan on visiting Great Wall. Now we are going to explain what a friendship is. We are going to use infinitive complements, and we are going to explain the rules and the structures.
In the first group of infinitive complement, we have to use advise, cause, or convince plus object plus infinitive. For example, you convince your friend to buy something for you.
On the second type, we have to use expect or need plus objective plus infinitive. For example, you expect your friend to do something with you.
In the third group, we have to use consider or recognize plus object plus to be. For example, you consider your friend to be the most crazy person.
In the fourth type, we have to use arrange plus for plus objective plus infinitive. For example, they will arrange for you to have all what you want.
In the fifth group, we have to use have, let, or make plus object plus base form. For example, a real friend will make you feel better. In this video, we will use present perfect and past continuous active. The structure in present perfect is that we use have or has. In past continuous, the structure we use was, were, and the verb in gerund. For example, when I was young and I was on vacations, I fell in a pool and I almost choked me. Since then I have to use floats.
In this video, we are going to talk about Coajimalpa explosion. We are going to narrate using adverbial clauses. So we are going to explain the rules and the structure about that.
The explosion were in Coajimalpa.
This is an adverbial clause. An adverbial clause begins with a connecting word.
The hospital exploded because of the gas leak.
This is a reason clause. If you use before at first, you have to use a comma. And if you use at a middle, it's without comma. Although the explosion of the hospital was very strong, many people were saved. It is a construct clause, and it is always used at first. And at the middle, we have to use a comma.
After the pipe exploded, were found 5 people dead.
This is a time clause, and we can use after, at first, or at a middle, without comma. A doctor smelled the gas so that he began to evacuate. In this video, we are going to talk about how education will be in 60 years. Well, the education in 60 years will be online and without partial exams. Uh, Teachers are going to evaluate by projects, presentations, or videos. Some new majors that we think it will be in 60 years is aerocivil engineers and aeromechanic.